Wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become, and the same is true of fame. From the point of view of the young, life is an endless future. From the point of view of the old, it is a fleeting past to the right. Each person can only be fully themselves when they are alone. Health so far outweighs all external goods that a healthy beggar is truly more fortunate than a king in poor health. The wise do not seek solitude because they avoid the clamor created by fools. Getting married means doubling your rights and doubling your responsibilities. 10 out of 9 times our happiness depends on our health. It is better to find your mind in silence than in conversation. He who does not love loneliness does not love freedom. The one who shakes trust once loses it forever. Living happily means living less unhappily. If we hear how a half-orderly coach scolds a prominent person in a condescending way, then we will understand that it would be a great honor for them to value people's opinions highly. Every person can be listened to, but not every person is worth talking to. We think very little about what we have, but we constantly worry about what we don't have. People's sociability is not based on their love of society, but on their fear of loneliness. Kindness towards human nature is to human nature what warmth is to beeswax. Love for animals so closely linked to kindness of character that it can be said that a person who is cruel to animals cannot be kind. People are like clockwork mechanisms that start and run without knowing why. People are like clockwork mechanisms that start and run without knowing why. Hundreds of things that give pleasure to people are boring to a great mind. An empty person should know that it is much easier and more accurate to generate good ideas from others in this way through silence than through talkativeness. When you first meet, you should be careful not to form too positive an opinion of the other person, otherwise you will be disappointed in most cases. We lose 3/4 of ourselves to be like other people. The person who writes carelessly thus admits at the outset that he does not attach much importance to his own thoughts. If you have reason to suspect that someone is lying to you, pretend to believe every word they say. This will give the 10 the courage to keep on lying, harden their claims, and eventually betray themselves. Fate shuffles the cards and we play. Take out mine 10 is invisible to the person who's never had it. Reason is invisible to the one who never had it. Whoever has lost hope has lost all fear. A fool pursues pleasure and finds disappointment. A wise man only avoids sorrow. Almost all our sadness comes from our relationships with other people. Do not tell your friend what your enemy should not know. The first 40 years of life give us the text. The next 30 years give us the interpretation. Many great people in the world are like that. They are recognized only when they are no longer alive.